Hey guys, Maven here. Now today I'm joined by a good friend, WCW, ECW legend, Crowbar. What's up, my brother?
How are you?
I'm
Thanks for having me on.
Crowbar, today we're gonna be looking at when wrestling fans attack. You ready to get into this?
I think so.
Fight was starting and it began. We're obviously not going to have a match. I mean, look.
Whoa! Where the hell did he come from?
Oh, he jumped the barricade evidently.
That was a straight up tackle.
Who is a fan?
Oh my God.
Where's security? Where's security?
Security. Who the fuck is this? That's a fan. What the fuck is you doing, boy?
Here's what I'll never understand about any of these damn situations. What did Red Sweatpants have to gain? What was his end goal?
I don't know.
Did he lose a bet?
If I had to guess, I think Red Sweatpants probably has some issues.
And if you notice, he actually comes out of the side, arcs around, gets a damn running head start.
Was this an inside job?
It could have been. Hey, Red Sweatpants, red background.
Red background.
Could have been. I'll tell you what, Red Sweatpants should have invested in a red wife beater and undershirt.
Yeah.
So he's not showing all that lack of gym time there.
Lack of gym time or not, that's still a lot of mass. That was a heavy tackle.
He's blown up from that.
He's a big dude.
Red Sweatpants hasn't run that much since his president physical fitness test. I do question, like, again, Seth is one of your champions. He's one of the guys you're building that company off of. And after he gets attacked, the two first people to get to his aid, rush to his aid, should not be the Zebras. It should not be the refs.
No.
That's not their job.
No, that's definitely not their job.
That's not what they get paid for.
You don't know what this guy has either. Does he have a
Nah,
knife?
yeah.
Does he have, you know what I mean?
You don't know.
Those refs really went above and beyond.
They did. In all seriousness, and we were having fun with this.
No,
they did. They 100%
That's
did.
ballsy. Those are two good company guys there.
Completely. I give Seth credit because at this point, Seth, you do not look bad. The last thing he's expecting at that point is Red Sweatpants.
And
from the grassy knoll and the book depository.
Yes.
Last thing.
And had he not made it, I'm pretty sure that there would have been a second tackler. You got two jack guys. What's this guy thinking? Jumping in the ring with those two guys.
Oh, good. One last shot.
Good measure.
All due credit. Yo, Hunter didn't flinch. The moment he saw a threat, he jumped.
Yep.
He took care of Steve.
Yeah.
Because the guy was going to Steve.
Yep.
And Steve was in an uncompromising, laid out position.
Yep.
And I guarantee you know a wrestling locker room as well as anyone.
Yep.
How much respect did he get
Huge.
backstage?
Big time.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And earned it.
Took care of his brother.
Absolutely. Oh, that was a girl. She just wanted a kiss.
Yeah.
Look at
She don't want to go.
He's carrying her out like I carry the garbage out.
Yeah.
That was
Totally different.
completely. It's completely different when it's a female.
Not that it's right. Like, it's almost funny the way they carried her out like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah. She wanted a kiss.
Yeah. But the guys weren't in any
Danger.
imminent danger, I don't think.
No. She wanted a kiss. She wanted to get around John, around Randy. I forget who the other person was, but I agree. The guys were no imminent danger at any time.
The whole sack of potatoes is just optically, visually funny. He carried out like a sack
Like
of
a
potatoes.
sack of potatoes.
Yeah. Off
God.
the ladder? Having to jump down when you're not expecting easily could have blown a knee, an ankle, or something like that. That was terrible.
But did you see like Eddie's reflexes?
Yeah.
He
was ready to go.
Not only ready to go, but once he noticed the guy was pushing the ladder and the reflexes to land on his feet. But again, what if he's down in a cell?
Yeah.
What if he's selling up the ladder, trying to just show the people how exhausted he is, and he doesn't see, and the guy pushes him off? You're right. He could have had a serious injury. That was dangerous. Don't mess with somebody while they're especially climbing up a ladder. But you're right. You're right.
Professionals went right back to it.
Went right back to it.
Right back to it. Didn't miss a beat.
Did not miss a beat.
Diamond Dallas Page for years.
How did you get along with Scotty? How did you get along with Raven?
We really didn't talk much in ECW. A lot of the guys did not like me in ECW. I really did not fit the culture of ECW at the time. I was a full-time student at that time.
Okay.
I would often study in the locker room before and after my match because I was trying to pursue my education and do this.
Right.
A lot of guys took that as disrespect. Meanwhile, when I got home, I would watch every show again and again and again.
Right.
And just a little, I'll put myself over. I'm 51 years old, still wrestling because I friggin' love this stuff. So I would say that I love and respect this business more than anyone.
How you became one is you moved next door.
What's this about?
You know what's rotten, man? Getting yanked by your hair.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, that truly came out of nowhere.
You're sitting down, that rope is right behind your neck too, getting yanked, you gotta go, otherwise you're gonna hurt your neck. That's terrible.
Yeah, you have a physiology background, is that correct? Am I saying that correct? What could have happened?
Physical therapy, yeah.
Yeah, you have a physical therapy background. What could have happened?
Well, if the rope is right around here, plus you're being yanked back, that's all. He had to go with that.
Yeah.
He had no choice.
I will give the security guards credit, though. They were on it.
Yeah.
They were on it. Yo, and hey, handled it good.
Yeah.
He handled it
good.
good.
That was handled well.
He handled it well.
He handled it well, and security was on it immediately.
I guarantee you, though, he felt that.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yep. I get a little nervous because I know something's coming.
Yeah.
Do you feel that?
His back's to somebody.
His back's to somebody? Yeah.
He tried to nutshot him?
He did try to nutshot him.
It almost looked like a worker nutshot.
It did almost did. It looked completely like a work nutshot. Explain the nutshot. The nutshot is all, it's all in this arm up here.
So you try to get it to where the people see it in front, but you're not. It's more the action of the entire arm, but you're not compressing the guy's anatomy. It looked like he knew what he was doing.
It did. It really did.
Which goes to that. Why would you jump a barricade, run in the ring, and then hit a guy with a worked nut shot?
No clue.
Look at stalking. That's a worked nut shot. That's a work.
And, hold up. Does he have an? Wait. Whoa. What? Does he have an elbow pad on? He does.
He does. He has an elbow pad on. If you're Randy, what are you thinking? Because if you're up there but you feel a work nut shot, you're thinking, is it one of the guys
and you turn
ripping you or something?
Yeah, and you turn around and see somebody you don't know.
Potentially. Not saying definitely, potentially. Maybe an indie worker that has not been trained appropriately. Mm-hmm. Maybe a backyard trained wrestler that doesn't know better. And probably has some kind of mental issues, but in his mind, that's how he would get recognized. I'd love to know if anybody watching this video knows, please.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah.
Please let us know. Because Crowbar and I,
we need to know.
What did they say? Inquiring minds want to know. So this is Bret doing his acceptance speech at the Hall of Fame. This was right up the street. This was when it was at the Barclays.
When you're at that stage, when you've retired for whatever reason, you know you got all kinds of issues, aches and pains, or that's the last thing you need. That's the last thing you need.
Especially with a big, gigantic, awkward podium.
Yeah.
With sharp edges.
There's lots of levels of rotten here.
Yeah. That's the best way to put it. Lots of level of assholery. The guy's got a Rastafarian headdress on, making everyone from Jamaica look bad. Gosh, there was not a shortage of people to come into the ring offer aid.
Practice too, and of all people to want to rush in and hit.
Bret.
Why Bret Hart? Who else was inducted that night?
Yeah,
I was trying to think who might have been more deserving of an attack. Not that anybody deserves to be attacked, but why Bret?
Who could you have attacked that less people would have jumped you afterwards?
Yeah.
Because I think the caterer is in there trying to get to this guy, which I think is a testament to the man himself.
Yes.
If I was up giving any speech, I don't know if 3 people would jump in the ring.
I definitely would.
I know you would, but they'd probably be like, yeah, Maven will be all right. Fuck his YouTube channel anyway.
Fuck it. He'll be okay. He'll talk about it.
Yeah, he'll be his content.
He has content.
Yeah, he paid Rastafarian to do this.
Yeah.
There's a place once you get from the hallway and you're not completely in the back yet. There's a gray area
where there's gonna be no cameras.
It would be very easy to stop and spend 30 seconds teaching him a lesson.
Yeah, not that I would condone.
Not that I would condone nothing. But we hope it happens.
Yeah, but we hope it happens.
We hope it happens.
In my mind, it happened.
In my mind, it's still happening.
Oh!
That's dead out.
He's tapping. He's tapping.
Yeah.
What did you think was going to happen, buddy? Don't give him working kicks.
I'm just saying, but he's working, kicking him.
I'm sorry, but the moment you jump the barricade, put yourself in the action, it's out the window.
And also,
I lose sympathy for you.
In this day and age, does he have a knife? Does he have some?
Absolutely.
That's what the fear is.
You know, of course, he went for the littler guy.
Of course.
Like, he wasn't squaring up against Muscles. But he should have, because Muscles is the one that comes and puts the hurting on him. Once the night didn't go his way, okay, I'm done.
He expects the guy to let him go, too.
And I wish the guy would have kept the chokehold on until he was out cold. That might not be PC to say.
Yeah.
I would have had him waking up in the back or somewhere tied up.
Yeah, definitely tied up.
He needs to learn a lesson.
Yep.
James J. Dillon, injured now, out of commission on the shelf, not able.
Oh! Ref with the kick.
Yeah.
We have someone in the ring, and I believe that may be.
He had some training.
He did.
That ref.
Yes.
Look at that. He's loving it. Look at a little smirk. He knows he kicked his ass.
Yeah.
Look what the wrestlers do, though. So smart. They just punch, kick, small stuff, because they know everybody's going to be watching the commotion. Put all high spots on hold.
All high spots on hold. I didn't even think about that, but you're right. Just like when they used to go to commercial.
Yeah.
Remember in matches when they would go to commercial? Yeah. All high spots are on hold at that point. You're doing small stuff, maybe even doing rest holds, grabbing a hold, talking over upcoming spots. The fact that they kept the match going.
Yep.
Amazing.
Fight or flight. That ref.
Yo.
Fight immediately. Zero delay. That was impressive. And how about if you're that guy that thought it was a good idea to jump in? You got your ass kicked by the ref. A thin ref. Boom.
Boom.
Look at that.
Starts with a knee.
How much respect did that ref get that night?
Tons. You know what he earned that night? Job security.
Yeah, big time.
Job security. How you firing him, ever?
You can't.
You can't.
I'd be afraid to. He might choke you out.
Mira, Josué, Claudia, está la parca. LA Park, me dicen. Este es LA Park.
Oh. Okay, all right. I gotta go back. I don't know if this guy who catches a cold one, I don't know if he deserves it, but he's gonna get it.
Mira, Josué, Claudia, está la parca. LA Park, me dicen. Este es LA Park.
Yeah, he deserved every bit of that.
Yeah, you don't pull a mask in Mexico. You don't pull the hood in Mexico.
He tried to yank
yank the hood off.
And what's that? To a lucha wrestler,
that's sacred.
That's everything. Yeah, red sweatpants would have told you not to even try that one.
Yeah.
That's the best place you can hit someone right there in the bridge of their nose. Crowbar. We've seen all of the where fans attack wrestlers. Now my question for you is, has that ever happened to you?
I have been the victim.
No way.
I was in the Lulu Temple for ECW, wrestling under the name Devon Storm. I was supposed to have a match with Johnny Smith. I was a heel at the time. I was jawing with the fans. I turned my back, and all of a sudden I felt like a solid hit. Really didn't know what it was because I wasn't the whole surprise factor.
Wasn't expecting it.
When you're not expecting it, you're shocked. It didn't hurt immediately because you're.
It didn't register.
Yeah, what the hell was that? Then I just felt the whole side of my face get hot. There was a guy, middle-aged, elderly man in the front row. He had a cane, and I guess he didn't like Devon Storm very much. He reached across the rail, and he could have put my eye out, but he hit the upper ridge of my orbital.
Yeah.
So it split the entire eyebrow. So from here to here, I was just gushing blood before the match.
Before the match started.
They ring the bell. Johnny Smith. What the hell happened? I go, this guy hit me. He goes, okay, let's go. So we ran a couple quick spots. He gave me a German suplex where he flips you over. And then he hit me with some power move, and that was it. But it was super, super quick.
Right.
And
now, was the match supposed to be longer? You just shortened it up because
we shortened it up.
You already got color.
I was literally gushing blood all over the place. It was crazy.
Wrestling from back in the day, wrestling in the territory days, that's what it was. Heels were hated.
Yeah.
And hated by the fans. And if you did that, you knew you were doing your job.
Yeah.
Well, Crowbar, you're still working at a high level to this day.
I love it.
Where can the fans find your work?
I mainly spend most of my time on Twitter at WCW Crowbar, and I look forward to hearing from all of you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, my brother.
This was fun.
Thank you, my friend.